You know what kills me? Knowing that there are people out there in the world who legitimately haven't read The High Society by Ally Carter. That kills me. What are you doing? I suggest that you adjust your life accordingly. Can anyone see the bags under my eyes? No? Okay, well, great. I hid them well because I was up all night finishing Perfect Scoundrels by Ally Carter. I love anything Ally Carter touches. It's just one of those rules in life that doesn't have an exception. Only because she hasn't proved me wrong yet. So I finished Perfect Scoundrels at about 5 a.m. this morning. Who needs sleep? Not me. And, I just had to hop in and make a review because I freaking loved this book. So the book starts with the first time that Kat and Hale meet, and that sets the mood for pretty much the entire book. An entire book revolving around Hale and his family. Add that to the list of things I didn't know I wanted until I had it. Because Hale is not a sloppy character. He's not just kind of thrown in the book to be this cute little sidekick that Kat has. So I'm not complaining when there's a book that kind of revolves around his character development. Now don't get me wrong, Hale is no stranger to great character development. I'm a big fan of what the second book does to him. But this really went above and beyond. I feel like Perfect Scoundrels didn't just show Hale, it showed Hale's family. So as a reader, we better understood his character. This is not just some airheaded guy who throws cash at his spy girlfriend. She's not a spy, wrong series, but the thief girlfriend, I guess. And I loved that. And I also really loved the contrast between Kat Bishop's family and Hale's family. Like, you're with Kat Bishop's family and everybody wants to help each other out, even though they're all kind of sneaky and they're thieves and they've taught each other all these cool things and, they're a little unorthodox, but you love Kat's family. I love Kat's family. And you meet Hale's family and it's a big family all the same, but everyone's kind of more backstabbing than the family of thieves. They are less trustworthy than the family of thieves. And I guess the statement that's trying to be made here is it doesn't really matter what kind of family you come from. One could be loving and supportive and the other one could be absolute trash despite their immense bank accounts. Which is a pretty valuable life lesson, I guess, because that definitely happens in real life. But anyway, back to Hale. Hale's kind of falling apart in this book, but he keeps trying to pick himself back up, and it's kind of endearing, but it's not unrealistic. Sometimes characters go through hard times, and then they're like, you know what? No, I can do this. And you're just like, wow, really? No mourning period then, sounds good. Hale's not like that. He's doing his best, but he's clearly kind of slipping through the cracks. Enter Kat Bishop's character development. Oh, he's not just my boyfriend, he's my best friend, and best friends help each other out, and I need to help Hale because I care about him. So much great Kat moments in this book, which isn't new to me. Kat pretty much usually steals the show every time. This time I'm gonna have to give that award to Hale's character. Anyway, we'll move away from Kat and Hale for a second. Obviously, the supporting characters were great, as they always are. I love Gabrielle. I kind of want to see more of her in the future. Not because she wasn't in this book a lot, but she was just kind of helping Kat more or less. Not that she's not a great character and that she didn't give Kat some monumentally great pieces of advice, but I am looking forward to seeing more of her in the future. Then there's Simon, and then there's Angus, and Angus's brother, whose name escapes me at the moment, and I love Uncle Eddie. The attention to detail in Kat's family is awesome. There are just little details about them that are thrown at you as a reader that make them feel more real. Little quips and whatnot that they all do. And you know what? Ally Carter's done it. You are in love with a family of lying thieves. They are your babies. You love these guys. I mean, I love these guys. Which brings me back to the point of seeing Hale's family, which are filthy rich, but full of terrible people. Also, the plot was great. It was like National Treasure, except nobody's Nicolas Cage and everyone's that blonde chick and Riley. We're gonna steal from the Henley. No, we're not. Yes, we are. We're gonna steal the prototype. We're gonna kidnap a man. No, we're not. Okay, you're right, we're not. We're gonna steal this person's identity. We're gonna steal this. We're gonna steal this. Oh, I love books about thieves. I gotta give Ally Carter credit where it's due. Thank you for not having the entire story revolve around Hale and Kat's relationship. Like, when they were finally got together, that was kind kind of a big deal for the reader. So she paid homage to their relationship, but without making this the Cat and Hale show. You know what I mean? Cat ain't got time for your romance, she got stuff to steal. But at the same time, it wasn't like we didn't get our Cat and Hale moments. It was a really great book for their development, their relationship. And Hale and Cat have always had an interesting relationship. They were best friends before any of this happened, and the best part is Cat doesn't forget that. She doesn't do things for Hale because, oh, I love him so much. She does things for Hale because she legitimately cares about him. Just gonna add that to the list of things that make Cat Bishop awesome. Ally Carter also paid a lot of attention to detail when it came to the heist, which makes me wonder, Ally Carter, are you planning to steal from the Henley? Because you seem to know a lot about stealing from the Henley. Oh, another interesting character. Is anyone else real excited to see more of Natalie? I like that she didn't pose a direct threat to Cat and Hale's relationship. Like, Ally Carter didn't bring this girl in like, yep, here's your third point of the love triangle. Have at her. No. Ally Carter's too classy for that. This girl is a legitimate character. She's going to do things in this series. She is going to have a point, gosh dang it, and it doesn't have anything to do with romance. Or maybe it will eventually. I don't think so, but I really like this character, and I think it's interesting that she was smarter than she let on. But at the same time, I wasn't exactly surprised, and it was weird to me that Cat Bishop was. Like, oh, this redheaded girl just showing up everywhere I am. Must be totally innocent. Cat Bishop. Young lady, I thought you knew better. Still, it was kind of crazy to me that she wasn't actually malicious. She was just kind of doing the stuff for her dad and then not really so much in the end. Which brings me to Garrett's character. So many interesting characters in this book. And I liked Garrett a lot because he wasn't the typical bad guy. He wasn't really evil for the sake of being evil, not physically imposing or really that spectacular physically, by the way Ally Carter described him. He was just kind of an average kind of vicious. One of those people in the world who doesn't really care if people die or not. Just a selfish, terrible human being, not unlike many selfish, terrible human beings I'm sure you've met in your lifetime. And that was pretty interesting to me. She could have gone with a lot of angles. She could have got this huge, scary, imposing guy to do all this crazy evil stuff. No, Garrett is pretty much an average Joe when it comes to villains. You've definitely got me on my toes, Ally Carter. This ended in such a way that I'm just like, what's gonna happen next? Wait, is this the last book? Holy crap, wait a minute. Okay, I don't see anything about it being the last book. This better not be the last book. Ally Carter, I will find you. I have scissors, and I'm not afraid to use them. Oh, so wonderful though, this book. The pacing, the plotting, the character development, so many wonderful new characters, and they didn't let me down. They weren't flaky characters, they were awesome, and they will stick with this story, and they will do something great to this story. And I am so excited for the next book. There better be a next book of this book.